Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for Saturday, November 8, 2025. And in the news this afternoon, another setback for Westwood High School. It's a double setback for one of Jamaica's oldest all-girls institution, Westwood High School. School officials are once again grappling with significant damage to property and heritage, first from Hurricane Beryl and now from Hurricane Melissa. The institution sits in Storetown, Trelawney, with 143 years of history, 143 years that were almost wiped by praying wind and rainfall that devoured western Jamaica. Westwood is one of 4 female boarding schools across the island. Principal Karen Francis paints a grim picture of the damage sustained by the over-century-older institution from the last 2 hurricanes.
We had losses last year in Hurricane Beryl, and some of those rooms and classrooms that were refurbished have now been damaged again. The auditorium is mangled. Our quad classrooms have lost their roof. The staff room has lost its roof as well. It's devastating, to say the least. We have students doing examinations. I'm not sure how long it will take us in terms of re-roofing the classrooms. However, if we can get students to be online, I know some have internet challenges. I've had offers from schools in Kingston to assist students, especially those from the West. So we will be mobilizing a plan to assist them there.
Meanwhile, host Mother Minute Mills contended that this method comes with significant drawbacks.
Online has messed up so many of them, and some of them are struggling because they got so caught up with all that is happening online, the pop-ups, the things that we don't really want them to get involved in. They see it every day. I met up with a student who said, "Miss, I did not get to graduate from primary school because of COVID. And look now, just as I'm getting ready to graduate from high school, the same predicament. This place cannot be ready for graduation in 6 months." And it broke my heart, and I'm still breaking because every time I look, I'm brought to tears.
Clarendon teachers get psychosocial support following hurricane. As Jamaica grapples with the psychosocial strain caused by the passage of Hurricane Melissa, one group of educators has been armed to navigate the mental minefield that awaits. Guidance counselors and the teachers across Clarendon have assumed the seat of therapy as they receive the psychosocial support ahead of the full reopening of schools next Monday. Regional Director for the Education Ministry's Region 7, Barrington Richardson, said the sessions are critical as several staff members have also suffered losses during the hurricane. Ahead of Friday's session, Mr. Richardson explained that guidance counselors will be leading similar efforts for all the staff and the students, which will be a heavy task.
We appreciate the fact that they will need their own psychosocial support. And so a part of the ministry's response, and as a region, we ensured that we supported our schools in delivering psychosocial sessions for all our teachers. And so to date, as a region, we would have conducted approximately 15 sessions across our schools dedicated to the staff, because we believe that the staff need to have their own support. We have encouraged our principals, and they have been doing that since Beryl, even during COVID, that the children who are unable to come out in their usual uniform, that they should be accepted in what they're able to wear in terms of regular attire. And the schools are very supportive. We welcome all our students, whether they are from our schools or children who are unable to return to their own parish or to their own community. Once they are nearby any of our schools in Region 7 and they would like to come to school, we welcome our parents to send them.
St. Elizabeth Police receive additional support to maintain order. The police in St. Elizabeth have been receiving additional assistance to maintain law and order following the devastation caused by Hurricane Melissa. Superintendent Coleridge Minto, head of the St. Elizabeth Police Division, said the Category 5 system left many officers stranded or unable to report to duty as several communities became inaccessible due to flooding, debris, and structural damage. Moreover, he noted that within 2 days of the hurricane's passage, there was looting. In an interview with the news, he said the St. Elizabeth Police requested assistance, and on Thursday last week, a larger contingent led by Assistant Commissioner of Police Christopher Phillips arrived with about 50 officers to assist with public order and safety. He added that since then, additional officers have been dispatched from Kingston and other divisions to strengthen the St. Elizabeth Division. Superintendent Minto said reinforcements have been working around the clock to maintain order, prevent further looting, and protect what remains of properties in the parish. World Bank says Jamaica will get full payout of US $150 million catastrophe bond. The World Bank has confirmed that the government of Jamaica will receive a full payout of US $150 million under its catastrophe insurance coverage. The government announced last week that the catastrophe bond has been triggered following the devastation caused by Hurricane Melissa. In a statement on its website on Friday, the World Bank confirmed that the 100% payout would be made to aid in the reconstruction exercise on the island. It said an analysis carried out by third-party calculation agent Air Worldwide Corporation concluded that Hurricane Melissa reached pre-agreed parametric triggers qualifying for a full redemption of the World Bank catastrophe bond, which offers Jamaica financial protection against the specified natural disasters. As one of the most exposed countries to natural disasters, the World Bank said Jamaica has a well-developed disaster risk financing strategy. Jamaica initially received insurance coverage against named storm events from the World Bank through a World Bank-issued catastrophe bond in 2021, and 3 years later renewed its coverage with the 2024 catastrophe bond. Catastrophe bonds transfer financial risk from natural disasters to global capital markets and are one of many financial instruments available to support countries in the aftermath of natural disasters such as hurricanes and earthquakes. Catastrophe bonds are recognized by credit rating agencies as beneficial to countries and form part of their disaster risk management toolkit. World Bank Vice President for Latin America and the Caribbean, Susana Guerra, said as Jamaica confronts the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa, its strong commitment to preparedness is proving its worth, allowing the country to move swiftly from relief to reconstruction and to use this moment not just to rebuild, but to leapfrog forward more resilient infrastructure. She added that the World Bank Group stands with the government and the people of Jamaica to help rebuild stronger, restore livelihoods, and set a new benchmark for resilience across the Caribbean. Catastrophe insurance backed by catastrophe bonds are part of the World Bank's crisis preparedness and response toolkit, which provides developing countries with an innovative suite of tools to better respond to crises and repair for future shocks. This includes fast access to cash for emergency response, expanded catastrophe insurance, and the option to pause debt service payments in the aftermath of a natural disaster. Guys, thank you for watching. See you this evening at 6 p.m. for another news update.